how can you rate poverty? How can you rate what stage of poverty do you think Nigeria is in?
Nigerian is poor and it's very difficult to repair. We will replace it. That's just all I can say.
Replacement. Okay.
Replacement.
So who is the president of this Oyekan Foundation and what position are you to him, as in what relationship do you have with him?
The presidency is Oyekan. Is the one who's pioneer, who is financing, who is forerunning this, establishment. Oyekan Foundation is the one contributing the greatest. So he's my younger brother. So that is the relationship.
Okay, as you have stated your mission of this Oyekan Foundation, okay, if I may ask, what way do you think you can achieve your mission?
The way that we think we can achieve our mission is to follow God's way. Whatever the Lord doeth, it shall be forever. When we facilitate like Iwo now, we facilitate Iwo with bag, the recent concluded bag, we put one tailor there to be sewing those bags. We pay the tailor, all those kind of things. We put the tailor there to be replacing the children bag often and often. So permanency and consistency in project execution. For instance, we want to facilitate, we want to go into medical line to give all those things. We'll buy all the kits, all the medical equipment, such that the first one will be the most difficult. Our first outing will be the most difficult. The second outing will be simple. So that is what we plan to do. And Nigeria, we will try to bridge the gap that exists between Nigerian and government. Nigerians believe that these big men are different from the poor men. So the big man should just be there doing project. The poor people should just be there scattering it. There is no perpendicular correlation. Is always parallel, big men and poor man. So we will try to juxtapose to bring these two together, such that the poor people or the marginalized people will be utilizing this thing, will know that these things belong to them. This thing is for them. They will not steal it, they will not destroy it. If you go to a lot of community, there is hospital. All what we want to do, they already have it. There's hospital, there is market, there is all those things. But these things are gradually decaying. They are useless because the people don't feel the sense of belonging. Nigeria is practicing a kind of oligarchical system of government where few people are just there ruling and few other masses are there suffering. So there is no democratical system of government where it is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We will stop that. We will make the people, the marginalized people, feel the sense of belonging, that this water that we've provided belong to us, all those kind of things.
Okay, as you can hear, we that we are somehow less privileged, we should try and be, now they want to help us to have a feeling of belonging, that okay, this thing is also our own. We too also have a say in some of these things. Okay, thank you. If I may ask, what and when is your next project for the masses in the community? What's the next mass project that you think you want to do?
We are targeting quarterly. That is 3 months. That is, we finish this one this March. We are targeting the next, I think June will be the 3 months or 6 months. The war 6 months. We are not going for a year project. So our next project will be within the next 6 months, worst, or 3 months. So that is.
Okay, so what's the next project?
The next project will be unveiled by the president himself. Come tomorrow meeting. Tomorrow there will be Zoom meeting. I am not capable to unveil the next project to the public right now.
Okay, thank you. So what way do you think the foundation needs help? In what way do you think people, or maybe those people in positions, can really help the foundation?
The foundation needs help firstly by you loving this video and sharing it. Make everybody see. All the pictures that will be posting, helping poor people, facilitating poor people, you will help us to share it. That is number one. Number two, we need help in terms of knowledge, advice. There is some things going on online that I need somebody to advise me. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a funding whereby you meet people. You take projects there and they help you. The whole world come to help you to execute those projects. We want to get into International Monetary Fund, World Bank, to be able to borrow some money when we build some credibility, integrity for them to be able to borrow us. We want to get to Bill Gates Foundation. We want to get to Tony Elumelu Foundation. We want to get all the grants that is available. A lot of people are there helping poor people, but we don't know how to get there. We need advice in those kind of places. That is advisor and assistant. But direct assistant, to contribute financially, you can also contribute when we present a project. You can also help us in one way or the other. So, but at least you help us to share. That is the least that I can think of.
Okay. As you heard from the vice president, the foundation needs help financially. If any way you think you can be of help, your advice is also welcome. Thank you. So, if I may ask, are you planning to go into politics, or what are your mission? Maybe you even created this foundation just to be able to be able to enter into politics or something. Are you planning in going into
That is a
politics?
very interesting question. Planning to go into politics or not? Well, I am not the one planning to go into politics. I am not a politician. I don't often do what majority likes. I am a straightforward person, saying what as it is. As a politician, you need to bend the truth. You need to shift some things. You need to shift some things. But God will start to raise genuine politicians. But we are planning to produce and select the best that will consider the poor and make this our foundation go far. Because we strongly believe that we hold the key to elevating poverty in Nigeria. And there is a lot of project that I am pumping out, I am pushing out for you to see, and maybe next Friday or something, or subsequently in this very program, I will unveil step by step on how to solve poverty in Nigeria. Anybody who see it will know that it's absolutely practicable, just like the way you are able to know what to eat today or tomorrow. It's as practical as that to solve poverty in Nigeria.
Okay,
If you hear the plan that we Oyekan Foundation have on ground.
so what you are telling us is that you're not planning to go into politics?
Me, no, I'm not planning to go. If they call me to come and do it, and I think that it will not hinder some of my core values, like I like writing books, I like coming life like this, I like, if it will reduce me, if I hear the schedule, the responsibility, and it will reduce me from preaching the word of God, loving God, dancing like a baby, all those kind of things, then I will not go. But if I look at it and it will add flesh to what I'm doing, then I will definitely go. But for me to sit down and begin to prepare to go into politics, there is somebody doing that in this our foundation, and the person will unveil himself when the time comes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we just concluded Iwo project, where you went to Iwo to distribute bags and things like that. If I may have, what is your experience? What are your challenges? What do you think you've achieved in all that Iwo distributing of bags?
Iwo project is very, very interesting. We had both good and bad experience, just like the way life is. So in Iwo project, the principal were very, very supportive. There is no one principal in over 5 schools that we went to. There is no one principal that was not happy, accommodative, sociable to us. However, the bad thing is that in one school, which I would not mention the name because something a little bit horrible happened, in one school in Iwo, but I will just help people along all those places. Okay, the students, the teacher, the principal did not, we didn't meet the principal, so there was nobody to coordinate the students. Like the students respect the principal more. The teachers were not very serious because the bag was not meant for them. The bag was meant for the students. The school was only one school among many that we went to, so it's not a good example. So generally, Wo did us very good. But one of the school, the principal, and so the student wanted to trump on me. So I now understand the major reason why some dignitaries goes with police. So we wanted to, despite the fact that teachers were not responding, we still wanted to distribute the bags. So the student wanted to push me, as all those kind of things. You understand, mass trooping. So that is just a experience, but all was still enjoying after all.
Oh. So I was saying that this one that we've done now, this should not be the last, because of the experience we had. Maybe we have some schools that were not, like the example of the school you pointed out now, that the principal was not there was nobody to coordinate. I guess that should not like discourage you from doing more.
At all, it will not discourage. We faced a lot of, as a man, you've passed through a lot of horrible things, and those kind of things have their own side of pleasure. So there is some benefit to war, according to Karl Marx. There are some theory that said that conflict brings some things. So I strongly believe in that. So they don't discourage us at all. The only thing is that sometimes I may look for like man o' war, maybe some of those kind of social organization, that there will be 3-4 boys following, which is what I would not have liked to do. But because of those kind of experience, which we must still facilitate poor people, we must still go to those kind of places. So that Iwo experience taught me that I will look for 3-4 people following our team, so to avoid any kind of, because one of the people from the crowd was saying that ẹja àtọwọ́bọ̀ àpò ẹ̀ ká yọ owó ká yọ fóònù ẹ̀. One of the big boy, SS3 boy, I was hearing it in the crowd. He was saying it. So they were not just, these little children were trying to come and collect the bags. I understand that. But from the crowd, I was hearing, let's put that in his pocket, there will be plenty money. So that they were taking it rather too far. So, but that does not discourage in any way. Even if they remove everything and I went out of that place naked, I would have still go back. But the only thing is I will put some measure in place.
Okay. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your comment, Mr. Oyekan, the Vice President of the Oyekan Foundation. I want to appreciate you, our viewers at home, that you took your time and you were patient. This early morning hour, you still took your time to watch us. We really appreciate you. And we hope that next time when we'll be coming, you will be available. And please, we want you to help us share this video, share it to where you think you can share it to. I know Oyekan Foundation is open to public. You can really help us with a lot of things. Anything that comes to your mind that you think you can share with us, please, you are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for hosting me.